Alright, today I have a Subaru Outback key fob, and I'm going to show you how to replace the battery on this Subaru Outback Subaru key fob. But before we get started, could you give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel? I'll appreciate it tremendously. Alright, so let's get started. So here is the Subaru Outback key fob. Now occasionally the battery will go out. Okay, it's inevitable, right? If you have it long enough, the battery will go out because it'll die and you'll have to replace it. So I'm going to show you what type of battery and how to replace it. And so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at the key fob, and then you're going to flip it on the back side, and on the back side there is a button. Do you see this button right here? I'm going to press it, and you may not be able to get down in there. You may have to get a pencil or something to press it if you can't do it with your finger, but you press on it and then you pull out this right here. This is the physical key on the Subaru Forester key fob. And what you're going to do with this, I'm going to actually use this to pry open the key fob in order to access the battery and replace it. Now, so what I do is I just go ahead and take this and I put it halfway inside of this slot right here. You're going to slide it inside of the slot halfway. And what I do is I simply just push this backwards like with the key fob. You don't want to hold on the handle because you may perhaps make this part weak and it could fall off. So either you find like maybe a Phillips, not a Phillips, but a flathead screwdriver that can fit into the slot, or you can use the key right here. And so I'm going to use the key. I'm going to put the tip in to the slot, and then I'm just going to hold this part right here, and I'm going to bend back like this until it pops open. Did you see it? It just popped open just like that. And be careful because this will flip out. And so once this is open right here, I'm going to go ahead and place this to the side right here. All right, place the part of the key fob, the back side of the key fob, just place it in place where you won't get lost. And you see this inside right here. This is the area where the battery is located. And so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to show you what type of battery and how to replace it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. Look at this. It has right here. The size of the battery is if you look right here, the type is CR2032. That's the important part, not the brand of it. This one is made by Panasonic. You can get one made by Energizer or Duracell or whatever brand you want, but it has to be the model size of CR2032. It is a 3-volt battery. So once you have this, you're going to go ahead and you're going to take this out right here. So right here, there's a part right here you could just simply push back on. And you're going to have to weasel the battery out. Let's see. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So you take this, and so you may need a small screwdriver to get underneath it, but I can weasel it out without actually doing it. So I'm going to use the tip of the key. Did you see that? I'm going to put it back in place. I'm going to use the tip of the key, and I'm going to slide into the slot. You see this slot right here? So use the tip of the key on this side, okay? On this side, take the slot, put it in the slot, and it pops out. And be careful because it can go rolling around. And so once you take out the battery, you're going to get a fresh battery. See, this is a fresh battery right here. And you're going to make sure that you put it in correctly. Now, the positive side is supposed to be facing upwards, right? So I have the negative side downwards, and I'm just going to slide it into place. Take it in, and you want to slide it into place like this, and it's going to snap into place. And make sure it's down in there and under the notches that are right here. And so once you have that, you're going to assemble it again. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and I'm going to start to assemble it back together. All right, and so you assemble it. You have this part right here with the buttons on it. All right, I'm going to take this part with the electrodes right here, and that's going to be face down on this part. I'm going to put it into place like that. Make sure it's in there evenly and flush against like it was when you first took it out. And then I'm going to take the back side panel, and I'm going to align it, and I'm just going to go ahead and press down, and it should snap into place. And after that, I'm going to take the physical key, and I'm going to insert it back in there the way that it originally was, and push it in there until it snaps. And just like that, it's working again, fresh new battery. And that's how you replace the key fob on a Subaru Outback. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. If you find this helpful, could you give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel? I'll appreciate it tremendously.